So, you guys have probably already seen part 1 and part 2 of me learning Godot and making a platformer, and I decided to stop messing around and try and find a real direction with the game. And so, you guys will probably all agree what I need is a plan. And here it is, baby! I've made an outline for the game, I've half decided on the mechanics I want, and as well as a design and how I want to progress with the order of what I'm going to do first as well. Then, of course, my plan turns into a little rocket at the end there, because I am Team Rocket, and I'm blasting off again. So, the outline is as follows. We've got the player character. You've already met Hattie, the magical wizard Hat, and his magical abilities and his sentientness. The big boss I've left blank for now, but this plan is still a work in progress, and therefore we'll add an update and change as we go. This is just our main outline for the game. So there's that. Next up, we have the story. So far I've got the Hattie the wizard's hat. Has a master wizard friend who is his faithful sidekick and companion, or vice versa, and the wizard's kidnapped, and in the story he's ripping the pages out of his magical spellbook and dropping them along the path, and Hattie's going to find these, and that's how he's going to get stronger and learn his new mechanics and become powerful to rescue the wizard. After that, we've got the core game loop. Those of you that don't know what a core game loop is, it's something that runs in a cycle. So if we're talking about the Witcher game, it's take a contract, kill big bad monsters, or solve the contract in whatever way you see fit, take payment, upgrade levels, rinse and repeat, new contract. In my case, it's completing the levels and killing enemies to gain magical shards, and these magical shards will be used to decode the spellbook pages in order to unlock these new abilities. That will allow Hattie to go to a new stage, or to go back to an old stage, to a section that was previously unavailable to him that he can now access with his new super jump or fireball or blah blah blah. And then finally we've got the what's unique section. I'd love to come up with a fantastic new mechanic of what's unique, but I haven't come up with anything yet, and I've just listed the things that I think makes the game cool, you know? So that's that for now. Then we've got the new list of mechanics. So I've decided on Fireball and Flap or Float, which is a kind of glidey thing, Compress, Teleport, High Jump, or a Summon Block, a way to get higher in the level. This isn't set in stone, but it's a general idea of what I'd like to see in the game, and it gives me an idea of how I want to progress, and if I feel the need to change it, I can still do that. This isn't a concrete plan, it's just a nice way to format my ideas and give me a sense of direction. After that, we've got our design. We already know that Hattie's a pixel art character. It's a 2D world, and I have added that there's going to be changing biomes from world to world, and that'll help give the player a sense of progression moving forwards in the game, etc, etc, all of that cool stuff. And finally, we've got the order, how I'm going to do it. Primarily focusing on mechanics. I've been told by a lot of different YouTubers when I'm watching the videos on game dev that they spent too long in the design elements, not enough in the mechanics. You need to make the game fun before you make the game look good. That's what I've been told by everyone. So it's mechanics, then we got design elements, then we got the sound, which is going to be a fun thing to try and make, and then finally we'll add the UI and menus, start menus. These also aren't concrete. I know you need some to make the other. You need a little bit of animation to make the mechanic appear. You need a little bit of UI and menus to make the game run properly. I know that it's all a little tiny bit changeable, but that's the primary focus and the order that I want to do things in. And that's that. That's the plan. Bye!